Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to walk you through a map for the mind. This is a step-by-step guide to meditation, straight from the Ashtanga yoga tradition of Swami Rama. And this isn't just about finding a little bit of calm, it's a really systematic journey that takes you methodically from the stillness of your body to the deepest, most profound silence of your consciousness.
So, where are we actually going on this journey? Well, it's way beyond just a moment of relaxation. As you can see here, the ultimate goal is huge, to find a state of constant happiness and real, genuine freedom from all the stuff that weighs us down. That's the state of being we're aiming to unlock.
And that state of freedom? It has a name, samadhi. You can think of it as a superconscious state, the absolute peak of the mountain we're about to climb. And understanding this destination is so important, because every single step we're about to take is designed to lead us right to this place.
Okay, so like with any big journey, right, you don't just start climbing a mountain without checking your gear. The same thing is true for this inner journey. The preparation is actually really simple, but it is the absolute foundation for everything else that comes next.
So what does this prep look like? It boils down to two key things. First, consistency. You got to practice every single day at the same time. This trains your mind and your body to slip into that meditative state way more easily. And look, even 10-15 minutes is plenty. Second, you need a strong intention. Before you even close your eyes, you create this powerful resolve. It's called a sankalpa, to totally commit to the practice you're about to do. And this right here, this is what that intention sounds like. This affirmation is basically a tool to build up the willpower you're going to need. It's you telling yourself, I'm all in. So with that commitment locked in, we're ready to dive into the practice itself.
The first stop on our journey inward is the most obvious part of our experience, our physical body and our breath. And the logic here is pretty straightforward. If your body is fidgety and tense, your mind's going to be all over the place too. So we start by mastering this physical realm. Now, the details here are really important. A good meditation posture isn't about forcing yourself into some painful position. The secret is finding the balance between what's called sthira, which means steadiness, and sukham, which is comfort. It's this beautiful sweet spot between being rock solid and totally at ease. Once you find that balance, you make a firm decision not to move. That creates the physical stillness the mind needs to follow suit.
You know how you hold tension in your shoulders or your jaw without even realizing it? Yeah, we all do it. That's involuntary tension. The practice asks you to actively do something about it. You scan your body, and when you find a tight spot, you consciously tell your mind to let it go. You're literally giving your muscles permission to take a break.
All right, body's still. Next up, the breath. The goal is to create a perfectly smooth, quiet, harmonious flow. This quote is so powerful. It's telling us to get rid of the little pause between the inhale and the exhale. When you create this continuous, unbroken flow of breath, it has this amazing calming effect on your entire nervous system, which in turn starts to quiet the mind.
So once the body is still and the breath is flowing smoothly, we arrive here, the inner world of the mind. And let's be totally honest, this is usually the trickiest, most challenging part of the whole journey. Our minds don't just go quiet because we want them to.
And this is the question, isn't it? The one everybody has. You sit down to be quiet and bam, suddenly your mind is louder than ever. You've got memories, to-do lists, worries, the whole shebang. The practice doesn't ask you to ignore this. It gives you a very specific strategy for how to handle it.
So here's the game changer. The goal is not to stop your thoughts. You can't, really. Instead, you cultivate the sakshi, the witness. This is the part of you that can just watch all the mental activity, kind of like you're watching a movie, without getting sucked into the drama. The big realization here is, you are not your thoughts. You are the one watching your thoughts. This slide just lays it out perfectly. You've got two choices. On one side, that's our usual mode. A thought pops up, we grab onto it and get carried away. On the other side is the practice. You see the thought as just a dead image, an echo from the past. You just let it come and go, like watching a train pull into a station and then pull away again. You don't have to get on it. Okay, so once you've stilled the body, smoothed out the breath, and learned how to be the witness to your mind, you're ready for the next level. This is where we take that focused awareness and guide it toward deep, deep silence. And for this, we use a very specific tool. And that tool is the mantra. A mantra is so much more than just a random word you repeat. I love how this slide puts it. It's a bridge. It's a sound that you repeat silently in your mind, and it acts like a vehicle to carry your awareness from the noisy, chattering surface of your mind into a place of profound inner stillness.
So how does this actually work?
Well, you bring your focus to a single point, maybe the space between your eyebrows. You start the silent repetition of your mantra. The key is to let it flow without any interruption. Now, your mind will wander. That's what minds do. When it happens, you don't get mad at it. You just gently guide it back. Over time, that simple repetition transforms into a deep, rich feeling, and the mantra itself just leads you effortlessly into silence.
And if you're wondering what that uninterrupted flow should feel like, this is the perfect image for it. Think about pouring honey or oil from one jar to another. It's smooth, it's continuous, it's unbroken. That is the exact state of effortless concentration you're aiming for in deep meditation.
But look, the practice doesn't just stop when you open your eyes. The final, and maybe the most important step, is to bring all that peace and awareness you just found back out into your everyday life. It's about taking that treasure you found on the inside and actually using it.
This is what's called meditation in action, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It means the benefits aren't just for those 15 minutes you're sitting down. It's about carrying that witness perspective with you all day long, so you can deal with your job, your family, all the challenges of life, while staying centered and calm on the inside, no matter what's going on around you.
So there you have it, a really clear, systematic path from physical stillness all the way to profound inner freedom. The map has been laid out step by step. All that's left is one simple question for you. When will your journey begin?